I'm going to go ahead and put something in here for you guys. I'm going to show you. We're going to use the female delusion calculator. And if you fall in any of these parameters, okay, I'm going to tell you, you're going to have to be careful. All right. Because we'll go up to 45. Okay. 25 to 45. Let's exclude married because everybody's married. Race doesn't matter. We'll make it generous. 5'7". Okay. And then here's the biggest thing. So if you're a guy that makes, honestly, like, we'll put it 120 as of right now, 120, 5'7", any race, age 25 to 45. Okay. That right there, you have to understand that you are going to be a target. You're going to be a victim if you are not caught up with understanding game and frame. Okay. It is only a matter of time because of women, when they see that you're a guy like this, and let's run these numbers real quick. Okay. Very achievable numbers. So if you're in the 3% of Americans, ages 25 to 45, that's at least 5'7", and you're earning 120 a year, you have to be careful. You have to be careful because a new type of predator is going to come after you. Okay. There are women out there, women around the world know that you want a wholesome good girl. They know we do not want hoes. Okay. Hoes are like cancer. You got to cut it out, kill it, and remove it from your life immediately. Okay. No hoes allowed. Fun, sure, pump and dump, like, they're so traumatized and so messed up. Eventually, if they get into your life and there's proximity, their filth is going to fall off on you. Okay. So you have to understand how to look for signs of being of dishonesty, because that's the number one thing that destroys a relationship. When the trust is broken in any relationship, what that relationship was prior will never be again moving forward. Okay. Once the trust is broken, the relationship is permanently and forever changed. There is no going back. Okay. Can you rebuild the trust? Yes, you can. Is it going to be hard? Absolutely. Will it be worth it? That's up to you to decide. That's up to you to decide. For me, I just look, I have worked on myself my entire life. I have dedicated my life to an endless pursuit of excellence and self-improvement. To this day, I am studying, I am looking for mentors, I am edifying myself on a daily basis. There's not a day that goes by that I don't do something to improve the quality of my life. Period. Okay? And I believe at the ripe age of 38 that if I am going to have a woman in my life, the bare minimum she can do to me is fucking be honest and tell me the truth. That's the bare minimum. Okay. I met a girl. I'll tell you something, right? I met a girl. I dated a sugar baby for a while, right? I didn't pay her anything. I paid her in dick. She was so fine. So fine. Okay. We went on a trip two together. And no, did we how many we just went on one. We went on one trip. She's beautiful, like 5'9", like 119 pounds, great ass, great real tits, like hallelujah, hallelujah to God. And when I met her, right, the thing that was so great and refreshing about meeting her is when I met her, she was honest about everything from the get go. She was like, you know what? I had some shit that I went through. She's like, I fucking did my whole pass and everything. This is like a very refreshing first date. I never forget her. It's gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous girl. Her name was, I'm not gonna say her name, sorry, but she was Filipina from Angeles City, where like some of the most beautiful women come from. She's gorgeous, light skin. And just, I remember being on this date with her and she was just so honest. And she was like, yeah, I did some shit in the past, like whatever. I'm not proud of it. Come from this, used to party, drugs, whatever. Right. I was like, wow, it's so refreshing. Anyways, so that was in, what's that? That was in 2022. And then I saw her off and on for about a year and a half. So, but the whole time she was just so honest with me compared to when I dated another girl, right? And we met this girl, and then from the beginning, she was lying to me about everything. She was lying to me about her past. She was lying to me about not texting other guys. She was lying to me about, just everything was a fucking lie. And I remember it because the thing is, what these girls don't get, because they're all fucking idiots, that's why they're single, right? Is the truth always comes out. The only thing that keeps a lie going is more lies. And eventually, if you're not an idiot, you have game, you have frame, Okay. You're going to start picking up on things. And it is your job as a man to dig when you start to find something. Because a lot of you guys, you find something, but then you don't have strong enough frame. You don't believe in yourself, quite frankly. And what do you start to do? You start talking yourself out of it. Like, well, no, I'm just being paranoid. And you start asking your simp friends, like, yeah, dude, never check her phone. Never, da, 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 da. Fuck that shit. The moment you get an inkling of something going on, it is your duty to yourself, because you love yourself as a guy who is working on himself, who wants to be a high value man. It is absolutely upon you to dig and find the truth, because that feel like your instincts are there for a reason. Your instincts, you're not just some paranoid, delusional psychopath. Okay. Your instincts are clearly there for a reason, and you have to trust them, because your instincts are there to protect you, to guide you, and to keep you alive. That's what your instincts are there for. So you have to believe these things, okay? Anyway, so then the truth came out with this girl, and it was so funny because a lot of these girls, what they do is they'll lie, they'll lie, they'll lie, and they make you, and you fall in love with like something that's not real. And then when you come out of that spell, because that's what it is, the relationship is pretty much irreparable. It's game over. There's no saving the relationship. You cannot fix the relationship. You have to be a man of the patience of 1,000 moons, man. Because for me, bro, like that's it. I got too much to lose. I have such a motherfucking bright future that if you can't act right from the get-go, then you deserve to date the guy from Starbucks, because you are equivalently, like, with your lack of morals, your lack of good character, which is a dying thing these days, your lack of integrity does not match mine. Okay. There's a disparity here. Okay. And the same thing goes with you guys, because you guys are so, listen, you got to keep it, like, you got to take this like a man. But a lot of you guys, you're so desperate for pussy, and you know it. You'll tolerate disrespect. You'll tolerate lies. You'll tolerate cheating. She'll gaslight you and manipulate you. And then next thing you know, you get hurt again and burn again, because a liar is a liar, a cheater is a cheater, a snake is a snake. And you have to look at people, you have to judge them for what they are. Okay. You absolutely should judge a book by its cover. You should relentlessly judge people here, and take a fucking firm account, like, take a firm accounting of what they're doing with their lives. And you have to understand what they're doing with their lives. It's all representation of what's going on up here. So is this person drinking all the time? Are they talking about they're going to achieve a bunch of shit, but they're not going to do it? Are they constantly gossiping about you, pretending to be your friend, but not actually acting like a friend in real ways? The relationship's kind of one-sided. They just want to say, do things from their end. And then you sitting there, like, you just have to tolerate their demands, because you're in a relationship or a friendship or a business relationship with a dictator, not of somebody who actually sees you as an equal, who can work harmoniously with you to build and grow together. You want to tolerate that?